living on top of is falling apart. It is exploding from the inside. And we are here right at the center of the heart, where the explosion is starting to reach the furthest parts of the world. But people don't want to change. In the Arab world, young people, women, families are in the streets, and they are saying, "Ash-sha'b yurid isqat al-nizam." The people want the nizam, the system, to come down. They want a different relationship between human beings. But many of our governments, unfortunately, don't want to change. And we have heard over and over again the importance of change and the center of change. And Allah Azza wa Jal has told us very clearly, "Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim." Allah will not change the condition of a people till they change that which is in themselves. For years, especially in the 90s, I used to look forward to the summer so I could travel in Europe with Imam Siraj wahaj. You may not be aware of the fact that he is known not just in the United States and Canada. He is known throughout the world. Alhamdulillah, we would travel throughout the UK, London, Bradford, Manchester, Liverpool, to the northern parts of the islands. We traveled to Norway, Scandinavia. We experienced many things together. And I can remember back in the early 90s, we were confronted with an extremist organization from amongst the Muslims. They said, "You, Abdullah Hakim, you're a graduate of Medina University. How can you speak with Imam Siraj wahaj? How can you speak with somebody like this?" I told him, "This is my brother." And we went to one of the toughest sections in London, the Brixton section of London, and we stood shoulder to shoulder, based on the Quran and the Sunnah, and looked the people in the eyes. And when they realized that we were really brothers, then the story was over. Imam Siraj wahaj, in looking at the evolution of Islam and his Jama'ah, Masjid Taqwa for me, represents a change. It's a transition, going from an extreme nationalist position, extreme black nationalism, and coming into a popular form of Islam, recognizing the oneness of Allah Azza wa Jal, and then recognizing the brotherhood of humanity. This Jama'ah made the move probably in the smoothest way of any organization that we saw in the whole Western world. And so change, how do